Right. So, two people joined. Wait. Okay, great. We have audience and we can start. Good evening, Harinder ji. How are you? Priya ji, liked, subscribed and shared. गवर्नमेंट के चांसेस क्या टीचिंग के क्या टीचिंग लाइन में I don't look at charts here. You may be new to this my sessions, so like I look I can only help you with like conceptual questions. If you have any conceptual questions, then we can have a discussion, but like going through the whole chart and giving you the prediction will take long time, so I may not be able to help you with predictions. Good evening, Jia. Hello, Subhash Maji. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Dheeraj. If fourth is the house of mother, then which is the house of father? Ninth or tenth? Tenth. Exactly opposite to fourth, right? Fourth house is mother, 10th house is seventh from the fourth. It becomes the house of father because your father is spouse of your mother. That's it. Simple logic. Many astrologers treat it ninth house as ninth house is as the house of father. They say that father is one of your teacher and ninth house is the teacher, so they feel that uh, ninth house should be the house of father, but I disagree with them. First of all, we learn from many people. There are many teachers in our life, so we cannot say that only ninth house is the house of father because it is the house of teacher. But we can ninth house is the house of loss of father because it is 12th from the fourth. So whenever ninth house becomes prominent in someone's life, that person may have a sense of loss around his father. मैं लग्न कर्क राशि सूर्य बुध शुक्र युति में इन सेवंथ हाउस जीवन साथी कैसा मिलेगा? मैडम आप बिल्कुल नए हो मेरे चैनल पे भी मेरी साइट पे भी. ओके प्रिया मैडम, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा आपको एडजस्ट करने में मेरी फिलॉसफी के साथ. पहली बात, एस्ट्रोलॉजी और मैरिज का कोई कनेक्शन नहीं है एक दूसरे से, तो मैरिज को अपन साइड में रख देते हैं. और ये जो कैरियर वाला मैटर है, इसमें लगभग 1 घंटा लगता है कम से कम मुझे कैरियर कंसल्टेशन देने में, तो वो 1 घंटा पूरा मैं आपको नहीं दे सकता. आपके पास कोई कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्वेश्चन हो तो अपन उस पर बात कर सकते हैं. आप वो जैसे लोग पूछ रहे हैं ना, दूसरे कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं, आप वैसे कोई कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं. ओके, यहाँ पे मैं कंसल्टेशन नहीं दे रहा हूँ. राइट, देन Venus in Pushkar Navamsha for Virgo ascendant. Again, Pushkar Navamsha, I think it requires the Navamsha positions and all. I prefer D1 chart only. If Venus is in good dignity, it should be able to give good result in D1 itself. It may not like we need not to go up to the D9 and Pushkar Navamsha and these concepts to find out the real strength or a result of a planet. So I don't consider Pushkar Navamsha much. My whole consultation is through D1. Okay. If there is Shani and Rahu in 8th Lagna Kundli, then what is the effect? A lot of frustration in the relationship matters. Eighth house is the house of relationship benefits, and this person will have lots of frustration in the relationship benefits, lots of issues with in-laws. So they should keep very low expectations, low desires in the relationship matters. 11th house is the Bhavad Bhavam of sex. So also it is the house of disputes and diseases, right? It is the house of disputes and diseases. It is another house of disputes and diseases. One house is sixth house, another house is 11th house. Okay. And then this. Okay. What could be the possible outcome of Punjab elections? Punjabs are desperate for a change. Okay, let them change. I'm not much into like political predictions and mundane astrology and all. I tried few times before, but I failed miserably. So I don't go into this kind of election predictions and all. Okay, or any mundane prediction. I'm more into the individual charts and all. Okay. So I actually didn't even know that Punjab elections are going on. I don't check the news. Okay. Any social relationships or marriage? Relationships can happen at any time, like whenever you go through seventh house, seventh lord, Dharakaraka, Jupiter, Venus, Dasha, relationship is a possibility. But with Rahu, Saturn in the eighth house, there can be lots of relationship issues. Most of the time, effect of transit is not evident even if Dasha of the planet is on. I always thought that planet can make your life terrible or exciting, but life just goes on. Great. That is what should be, right. Anyways, life should go on. Okay. Yeah. If life is going on, we should be happy. Why we need these extremes of anything exciting or terrible? Uh, which is the house and planets of singing? Second house. Second house represents throat area of the body. Okay. So second house is the house of singing plus this planet wise Venus. Venus represents beauty, music, and all. So Venus represents vocal also. And we can also say Venus Mercury conjunction can, because Mercury is communication. So Venus Mercury together can bring this result. Okay. Suppose Venus Antar is on, Ketu is in one of the houses of Venus, that is Libra or Taurus. Does this activate Ketu? Right, it activates Ketu because Ketu is sitting in Venus ruled sign and Venus Dasha is on, right? So it will activate this Ketu also. Mm. Right. Any further question? Can we predict weather conditions by using astrology? If yes, then how? Maybe like if person is very good with astrocartography chart. And I recently posted a few articles, couple of articles on astrocartography. So if person is good at astrocartography, means good means he has good enough experience of dealing with it regularly, Then this person can utilize astrocartography to predict the weather and all that. Okay. Bhavchalit, what are your thoughts? Again, for me, D1 is most important. D1 remains the most important chart, and Bhavchalit is always Bhavchalit, D9, D10. Every other chart is secondary. So this is what I feel. I have five planets in third house of Pisces. How are the effects? First of all, get into your own business. Okay. When so many planets are in the third house is self efforts. You should be putting your self efforts. Also, it is sixth from the 10th, so it is like conflicts with your authority figures. If you work under authority figures, you can have lots of conflicts and obstacles. That is the situation with five planets in third house. Okay. So get into your own business. It can be business related with Pisces related things. That is spirituality, knowledge sharing, guidance, counseling, and all, imagination, creativity, and all. Right. Bhavchalit, as I said, it is secondary. It is not the primary chart for me. I have written a separate detailed article how to use Bhavachali chart and all. That will help you. Just search for Bhavachali chart and Astro Saxena. You will get it. If Mars 7th house, Guru in 12th house, then it's a fact. Mars 7th house can make someone very active in business, and but same activeness, same ambitiousness in relationship can be seen as dominance and control. So they can have a partner, they can have a dominance and control struggle in their relationship. But for business matters, it is a very active business person. Jupiter in the 12th house, again, Jupiter is Karaka of family life, and 12th house is the house of losses. This person can have the feeling of frustration in the relationship matters, in family life related matters, but for spiritual pursuits, it is very good position. For benefits from foreign lands, also, it is a very good position. Can we ever know which country or region is good for us through astrology house sign? So yeah, I recently posted two articles, right? Just check on website in the recent article section only. You will get two articles, astrocartography and astrocartography as per Amitabh Bachchan's chart. So that will help you great deal about where to be and where not to be. Okay. Can a person marry during Sardis? Person can marry anytime. Your society gets you married and you don't marry. Your astrological chart doesn't match. Yeah, and is horoscope matching really necessary in general between marriage partners? No charts match. There is nothing like horoscope matching. You are also very new to my channel. Okay, you have no idea where you are right now. Okay, so astrology and marriage has no connection with each other. They are separated separated at all. Marriage remains your social institution. Your social rules apply on your marriage. Your astrological rules don't apply on your marriage. So don't link them together. No marriage consultation from my side. No horoscope matching consultation from my side. Okay. Just read my articles on astrology and marriage, and there are many articles. Astrology and marriage. Search marriage and astro saxena. You will get all those articles. The reason I have first of all, it is this question is not relevant. Okay, astrology and marriage has no connection with each other. The reason I have asked about Bhavchalit was that Saturn is in 12th house, great, and I have not gone to foreign countries in Bhavchalit. Saturn goes into 11th, but thanks, I will check the article. Right, Saturn in the 12th also shows delays in foreign lands. Okay, delays in going to foreign lands. It is that type of result also. not necessary like person is going to get the benefits of foreign lands, because Saturn is not a beneficial planet. It is restricts, and whenever it will give foreign travel also, it can bring lots of confusion, lots of stress around that. Okay, so just be careful when you are traveling to foreign. Pranali ji, what happened if seventh lord is in the 12th house, Uttar Bhadra Nakshatra, Aries? Uttar Bhadra Nakshatra, Aries. Aries, Uttar Bhadra Nakshatra doesn't come into Aries sign, right? It comes into at best Aquarius. Okay. Anyways, seventh lord in the 12th house means partner is somewhere connected with foreign lands. Marriage can be somewhere connected with foreign lands, or person can get married or can get into relationship. And thereafter they may relocate to foreign lands, but this thing, like 12th house is still the house of losses. They have a sense of loss in their relationship matters, that okay, my desire didn't get accomplished and all. Mars, Moon, and Ketu in the first house for Scorpio, Ascendant, Jupiter in fourth house. Will mother's health be impacted? Uh, Jupiter is one of the Marka, and it is in the fourth house, so it can impact it also if it becomes your Ghatni Karaka also. But overall, Jupiter is a beneficial planet. So even if it gives some health issues, she will, your mother or this person's mother is supposed to recover from that. Okay. How can a person buy a lot of vehicles? Is it something to do fourth house or lot? Fourth house. Fourth house is the house of all the conveniences. So if Jupiter is in fourth house or Rahu is in fourth house, this shows like person can have good gains. Like these two planets are expansion, Jupiter and Rahu. So this can expand their gains of conveniency articles. Right, seventh lord in the, yeah, I took it. A relationship may have some foreign connection, and a person may feel a sense of loss around relationship. Jupiter in Kritika in Taurus, great, in 12th house. Okay, Moon in Ashwini in 11th house, Mars in Uttar Bhadra in 10th house, Saturn in 7th house in Mula. What career would you suggest? I won't suggest any career. Career determination takes a long time, as I said. But when Saturn is in the 7th house in Mula, and what is it? Taurus. So it is Gemini ascendant. Um, Seventh and 10th lord Jupiter is going into the 12th house of losses. Better to work for yourself, as a Gemini remains the sign of business. So better to work for yourself rather than in job setup work. Okay. And does Saturn in the 8th house always give a long life? What age does it generally give? At least 70, 80. Astrologer cannot play God. Okay, we cannot decide someone's age and all. They say that Saturn in 8th house normally brings long life. But I feel that if Saturn is in wrong dignity, like Saturn is in Aries in 8th house, or in Leo in 8th house, or Scorpio in 8th house, this person should be careful against accidents, sudden events, and all, because Saturn is losing dignity. There it can give troubles for longevity. But Marka houses, eighth house is not Marka or killer house. Marka houses are second and seventh. Okay. If someone is looking for death timing and all, second and seventh becomes important. What are the effects of ascendant in Mula Nakshatra? While Rahu in first house, in ascendant in Mula Nakshatra, Mula is uprooting of something. So this person's life gets uprooted many a times. Okay. Like they can have many changes in their life, they can have many changes in their career and all that. So, and that is the nature of Mula, uprooting something. Okay. Hello, Pratna ji. How are you? Mm, okay. After that, Jyoti ji. I'm Gemini rising. Mercury in retrograde in the eighth house with Venus and Sun. How we interpreted also Saturn in the seventh house, Jupiter in 12th. Yeah, I just replied, right? 7th, 12th, and 8th relationship. Uh, okay. So it shows like first of all frustration, limitations in the relationship matters. Plus, it shows lots of sudden events coming into sudden changes coming into relationship, changes coming into relationship. Okay. So like a relationship person may not feel that it is kind of very stable relationship and all that, and these type of feelings can come. But for business matters it is good. Person can have business in foreign lands and can have gains from business. Can you talk or write about conjunction between one normal planet and the other planet in retrograde? I've written about my maximum things, and rest of the things like people can make out of the whatever I have written. So one planet retrograde and one planet direct. Okay, so direct planet will make the person move forward in life. One planet which is retrograde is about making him reflect back. So now we can interpret in a two different things. Person is reflecting back on his mistakes, learning from his mistakes, and going forward in life. Or person is like very hesitant to go forward in life because of his mistakes, past mistakes. And result depends on the planets involved and the dignity of the planets. uh, Seventh Lord Saturn retrograde in the sixth Sagittarius, Jupiter Venus in 12th house Gemini. Yeah, seventh Lord in the sixth house is like difficult. Relationship is going into obstacles. This person can find lots of obstacles, sense of loss in the relationship matters. They need to work a lot upon their relationship, means adjust, accommodate a lot. How's Saturn the Mahadasha for Virgo ascendant and Moon in Aquarius? Saturn Mahadasha is always difficult. It is always challenging. Forget about it. For everyone, it is challenging. Okay, it is the most challenging time period. But if you persevere, if you put your best effort, it can give the best gains to you. Okay, it gives the most sustainable success. Okay, understand it like this. This is the difference between Rahu, Jupiter, and Saturn. Rahu explodes things within no time. It can explode. Okay, so someone winning a lottery, that is Rahu. Someone having an inheritance coming all of a sudden of lakhs of rupees, that is Rahu. Okay, exploding. Okay, this Jupiter gradually expands slowly. It slowly expands, but it expands. Saturn is like long term. It will make you work for a long duration and then it will start giving the results. But Saturn's results are going to be the sustainable. It gives results in long time, but it gives results for long time. It and those results stay lifelong. Okay. So this is the difference between, this is why Saturn Dasha is like very important. Shani in seventh, Mars in the fourth. What result of Shani? Difficult for relationship, difficult for mother also, because Mars and Saturn both are impacting this fourth, seventh. So for relationship with mother or relationship in general, this person can have difficulties. But when it comes to like the person's business and all, person can gain success with the delay, hard work, perseverance. Mars in eighth house makes person good in bad. Not necessary. If Mars is debilitated, they can be horrible in bad. Okay. Actually, the main house of bad pleasures is 12th house, not the 8th house. Okay. Then this Udit Kumar ji. So it is not clear when considering nakshatra that which one is most important. Is it sun, moon, or ascendant nakshatra? Isn't the Mahadasha Lord Nakshatra that is most important? We cannot say that this is most important, because the moment we say that this is most important, mind automatically feels that others are not important. So don't follow this approach. Everything is important. Okay. Give equal importance for everything. Everything is in addition in astrology. What are the effects of Ketu in the seventh house in Ardhana Nakshatra? Difficult for relationship. Ketu is separation. Seventh house is relationship. Ardhara is major chaos. Lots of instability in relationship. Thank you. What are general Dasha results of Saturn in 8th house alone for a Leo ascendant? I'm worried about health and reputation. Saturn is obviously going to bring some challenges in your life, so be careful about your health and all. But it requires proactiveness. Okay, Saturn Dasha. Saturn requires proactiveness. Don't wait for Saturn Dasha to start and then I will start putting my efforts. Nothing like that. Then it is too late. Saturn will take you for a ride. Start working before Saturn Dasha is starting. So this is what we need to do with Saturn. This is how we can handle Saturn energy. If you are proactive, if you are putting your best effort and showing perseverance, you can gain from Saturn Dasha. As I said, Saturn gives the longest standing results. It gives results in long time, but it gives results for long time also. Okay. So this is the benefit of Saturn. Health wise, you need to be careful because Saturn is still the sixth lord. Reputation depends on our own actions also. If you put the right actions, there is no problem of losing your reputation and all. What are the effects of Rahu in 8th house of Leo? Okay. Rahu in 8th house, Leo. 8th house is the house of business benefits. It can make someone gain a lot of business benefits. It can make someone very proactive, but this person can have lots of desires in relationship matters. That's why they may have a sense of frustration. Possible ego conflicts in relationship. Would a chart with three planets in Mool Trikon three planets in Mool Trikon be challenging as they are strong energies clashing? Does it give more chance to be effective and do remind strong energies of the planets? Uh, I will I will opt with the second one, that it gives more chances to be effective, because Mool Trikon is what a planet's own sign. Planet's own sign is like I'm sitting in home, my own home. Just like we feel most comfortable, most convenient at our own home, this planets also feel most convenient in their own sign. So more Trikon sign position I will consider as a positive one. Obviously, like if Saturn is involved, it will make you work hard. If Mars is involved, it will make you put efforts. If Jupiter is involved, it will require you to be a wise person. Okay, so their basic nature no one can change. And that will remain as is. Okay, either Mool Trikon or a debilitation, exaltation, that doesn't matter. Basic nature will remain as is, but still it is better to have planets in own Mool Trikon sign rather than in debilitation. Okay. Congratulations for your book. I hope that you get your favorite publisher soon. Thank you, sir. No one contacted so far. Anyways, let it take more time. I'm no in no hurry. Hi Vishal. Hi Sadhana. How are you? Uh, What effect of Rahu in Shravana in seventh Capricorn? Rahu in Shravana. Shravana is listening. Okay. It is also nakshatra of real estate. So a person can have good amount of real estate, but it is about listening basically. This when these people can be a good counselor, communicator, teachers. They can have good amount of real estate property. They can be in the real estate related business also. Okay, so these are the results, but also like Rahu in the seventh house gives lots of desires. Okay, desires of relationship and on unimaginable desires. So there they can find lots of struggle. Sneha ji, uh, when will I get a job? I am trying so hard for the past 6 months. Consultations take a longer time, as I always say. So it is about, I normally take around 1 hour for a consultation. So I may not be able to help you with this. If you have any conceptual question, then I can help you. Ketu transit over ascendant, what kind of results? It disconnects person. I am going through that transit. Okay, like Ketu in Scorpio. Okay, so I'm a Scorpio ascendant, and now Ketu is coming very close to my ascendant degree. My ascendant degree is like 1 degree 40 minutes, so, something like that, and Ketu is coming very closer. So it is like I'm reclusive. In my personal life, I'm reclusive. I'm just communicating with people because of my professional life. This is like a kind of professional obligation, you can say. That for these sessions or my consultations and all that is professional duty I am following. But otherwise, at personal level, I am not willing to communicate with anyone. It is like I don't initiate any conversation. I just respond. If someone messages me, if someone calls me, I will just respond, nothing else. Okay. Then like Ketu coming into the first house can bring a major change in the life path, which has happened in recent times. Like earlier I was only in astrology consultations. Now like I have learned a lot in last 18 months. I have learned tarot, I have learned tantra, I have learned this I have started this astrology teaching classes. So lots of changes have happened. I have started this spirituality related channel. So that is also a change in my this life path. Also it makes someone very intuitive, spiritual, and more into occult side of life, mystical side of life. They are not much into like uh, dealing with people and all that. Okay, so these are the results of Ketu transiting first house as per my experience right now. Yes, Saturn gives results late, but for longer time. Then is Saturn good in second house of wealth and family in Capricorn, right? Yes, that is what I was explaining. Saturn gives results in long time, but it gives for long time. Sun, Mercury, Venus in the eighth house for a Scorpio ascendant. What is the effect? Person can get good amount of authority recognition, and if this person is interested in financial side of work or creative side of work, uh, like they can have good authority recognition coming. Thank you, Maria. Then planets in own house never destroy that house. For example, Saturn sitting in fifth house in Capricorn, your views. Saturn is always a difficult planet. It gives results in delays, so that is not a question. But otherwise, like this concept is about Karak Nasha Bhava, something like that. If planet is like sitting in the house which it is karaka of, then they say that it destroys it. but it largely depends on the dignity. If planet is in own sign or multicon or exalted friendly sign, it is still going to give good results. If planet is in debilitation or enemy sign, it will still give difficult results. Okay. Jupiter with Ketu in the eighth house, great for research. Mercury in the sixth house, great for business. This Moon in 12th house in Aries Lagna. Okay. What result of Moon? Moon in 12th house for Aries Lagna. That means move to foreign lands. And this person will get peace of mind in foreign lands. Can I be an IAS officer? I don't know, sir. Career consultation takes a long time. I'm not giving career consultation here. If you have any conceptual question, you can ask. Can I know who am I with? I am with astrology. I'm researching on astrology a lot, but I have not been able to understand who am I. That you can know only by going within through meditation. Okay. Meditation and other spiritual pursuits can tell you that who you are. Shwetali ji, क्या हुआ? Right. What could be the prediction of 12th Lord Sun exalted in 8th house? Right. And in D9, it again in 8th house with Jupiter sign. Let's take D1 only. Sun exalted in 8th house, like person getting good amount of recognition, authority from business. Person in the initial life, person feels lot of ego hurt, but more challenges they face in life, the more confidence they gain. But when it comes to relationship matters, ego conflicts in the relationship. Okay. What will be the effect of this? Okay. What will be the effect of Rahu Ketu transit from in April for Sagittarius Ascendant? I am yet to write about it, so I will write and let you know when I post the articles. First, I like to write, then I can discuss. So that's the thing. And then so most of the transiting articles I will be writing in February month, like Rahu Ketu transit and Jupiter Saturn transit, all of them. What would be the impact of Venus Saturn conjunction in 11th house for Pisces ascendant, aspected by Saturn from 7th house? Lots of frustration in relationship, needs to be very practical and logical in matters of relationship and realistic in matters of relationship and in also in matters of wealth. Then this does a does a combust planet lose its all strength, or will Sun do the results of the planet by combusting it? Okay. Combust planet loses its strength in the initial life. Person in initial life is supposed to make efforts in that area of life, whichever is planet is combust, like Venus is combust. So person may not be able to like save his money and all that, so he needs to learn first of all how to save his money for like first 25-30 years of age, and then Venus can give better results. Okay, that is what combust planet is all about. Likewise in relationship matters, in initial life, in their teens or 20s, they can have many breakups due to ego conflicts. They need to learn how to let go of the ego and then work on their relationship. Right. Do you believe in power of a subconscious mind, law of attraction? Yes, I believe. I'm the result of that only. I was working in corporates, and like there, I used to think of becoming an astrologer. So this is like I'm one of the proof of law of attraction. Till date, I don't have any formal education. I don't have any degree or certificate in astrology. It is just self-study and like thinking it over a long period of time and working towards it. This is the main important thing. Okay, about law of attraction. It is not just that you imagine it and you believe in it. It is also about working towards it. You have to work towards it. Okay. then you can expect a better law of attraction to work and power of subconscious mind. It is subconscious mind is the strongest. Rahu in the sixth house for Virgo ascendant, what is the result? Person can have lots of conflicts in life. It is very good for success in career, especially when you are working in job setup and all. Person can be very clever in dealing with the like colleagues and all. But in personal life, a person can feel that he is getting lots of obstacles and conflicts in life. So that is the result. Also, it can bring some unusual, unconventional, or rare illness and diseases, and alternate medication can be more helpful for these people. Okay. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Thank you. No problem. It's my job. My second house is having Saturn in Capricorn. What does it signify? It signifies wealth is growing with time, and person is having lots of issues in saving money in earlier life. But if they work on their money and wealth, they can have good money, good sustaining money in coming time. Right. Okay. Just a second. Then, right. What would be the result of Moon Mars result in the fifth house for Pisces, and also Mars is Vargottam in uh, Vargottam in horoscope. The Moon Mars can make someone very aggressive. It is in Cancer, like Mars is debilitated. It can make someone aggressive. So just be careful not to become aggressive or impulsive. Right. Which transit is very effective? Jupiter's. And don't get into all these things, which is more effective, which is most effective, and all. And they all are impacting you. Okay. One thing is that we are not effective. They are effective. Okay. So just accept it and work towards it, and because they all will impact us. What planet house should anyone consider if I want to farming or agriculture business? Fourth house, eighth house, 12th house, Mars, Saturn. Okay, these, and also Ketu, Mars, Saturn, Ketu. Okay, fourth house, eighth house, 12th house, Mars, Saturn, Ketu. Mars in Scorpio Lagna with Ketu and opposite to Mars is Sun, Mercury, Rahu. What kind of results? very difficult chart for relationship matters. There are a lot of malefic planet impacting the seventh house. This person would have to adjust a lot, ego conflicts in relationship, but for business purposes, it is good. Uh, Shali ji, seventh lord retrograde Vargottama. Is it good for relationship in general? There is no chart which is good for relationship, and there is no relationship which is good. We have problems in every relationship. Okay. So first of all, we all should realize that in relationship matters, we need to accommodate, adjust, and then we can hope for something good in relationship. Otherwise, every relationship is difficult. Okay. All right, I think we are done. No further questions. We have great number of questions today. Okay. Uh, so yeah. Mhm. Mars Mahadasha is about to start. What will the impact on married life? As I said, like it is a difficult chart for relationship. Person can go through difficulties, dominance, and control struggle in the relationship matters. Then, if there are four planets in fourth house, then is it good for this person to settle in foreign lands? It depends on which planets are there. If Saturn and Ketu are there, then it is more a possibility of moving to foreign lands. Person should move to foreign lands if there are benefic planets like Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, and all. Then it shows that uh, person can stay in homeland and can gain from homeland. So it depends on the planets involved and their dignity and all, their nature and dignity. Okay. Mars in 10th house for Capricorn Ascendant, very active person in career matters. This person can be very active and can be very uh, uh, like ambitious in career matters, but best authority through business. Uh, in 10th house in Aries. For this, both the questions, it is the same. Uh, Mars in 10th house, Mars in 10th house in Aries. Okay. For both the question, it is the situation. Renuji, thank you. Thank you. Mm, you can apply anytime. Why you are waiting and all that. Okay. So whenever you feel like, you can send your request. No issues. Okay. Take care. Let's meet tomorrow, maybe possible. Okay. Bye.